One nines. Okay. My little allergy stuff, man. That stuff is a whole lot. Where's my upload? Let me see some progress in my upload. I like to know. Okay. We're gathering around. Audio check, please. Okay. We're gathering around. Audio check, please. And we got it. Ah, it is another night with good sight, and I am your host, 1-9. But I'm kind of on my Colye West, so I am Colye West 1-9. So Colye West 19 in this hole, man. Oh, yeah, man. I've got a mild rant, but not one of my usuals. I just, they say your brain processes a certain time and and I'm like, right now, recently, must have just been when my brain started like really manufacturing some legit but fucking logical thoughts. And I'm saying that because now it's like more or less now that I'm a little older, I know what Pac meant when he said that one bar, hoping I ain't cursed my babies. That's so true, but I'm afraid I have already cursed them without even I don't want to say without knowing, because with the proper understanding of your own good simple logic and smarts, you will be able to understand some things. Now, it's crazy because I say these things on a verge of my babies. Um, I believe that sometimes more than anything, you'll come out in a cool situation, right? When you parent kids, especially when you have more than one, two, and above. Even with one, you'll go through a whole bunch of stuff. But I believe that a small percent you catch on. But the mass percentage that don't, it translates into the babies, right? Consistently. So you are fucking with Colye West tonight. Coyeezy. And as since I'm Colye, I got a Kim. And wow. I really, it's crazy because yesterday, more like some shit happened that had to do with my daughter, man. And I swear to God, it's like I hate talking to people when you keep explaining certain shit. And I kind of see what women, and I know this already, what some women mean. They'll be talking, dog, and I swear to God, they'll be talking and telling the man 500 times the same shit that something that he should be listening to, and he will disregard. It's like that with these broads now. The women pick up so much shit, just like the dudes. You be like, dog, pull down them Vickies again. Let me see what you got down there. Bitch, I keep thinking you think you got a penis. Calm down. Like, real shit. And then they get mad when you say shit like that, joking with them. But bitch, what else are we gonna say to y'all? So I really feel like, man, I really cursed my babies, man. Like, and it's crazy because it's me. It's me. Hey, that's the shit that I've been using, man, lately, man. When I just really need to just eject from this shit. It's me, bitch. It's me. It's not you. It's me. When I was young, it was them. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, when I was young, it was them. The bitch this, the bitch that, the bitch didn't do this, the bitch didn't do that. Nah. Right now, it's me. And I'm going to take me out of the situation with you. Pyong. So, here's my thing. Kim. I mean, it's like this young lady is crazy, bro. Like, literally, I know what it is, though. Y'all, listen, check me out. I figured it out, y'all. I literally figured it out. So, you know, women, right? They get mad at you, man, or whatever, right? Especially in our culture. And they start talking about you ain't doing shit about your kids. You ain't been doing this and that. Whoop-de-wop. You're a deadbeat. But do you know that if you actually, right when those arguments started, there was a certain person that just came in, or people, and took the kids away until your argument was legit, they wouldn't have a clear argument either. As soon as we start arguing, you ain't doing nothing for them, you ain't doing nothing for them, you ain't doing nothing for them, you ain't doing nothing for them. Bam, somebody come in like, okay, we don't want the kids to go through this and be traumatized. We'll take them, we'll have them here, they'll be bathed, food, however, until you guys get through this argument. Thinking you was like, all right, and you kept arguing. The bitch wouldn't have too much time by him either. Because they do more arguing than you do. We sit and do a whole bunch of more listening than they do. Yep. So here, this is the thing. And so, like I said, I figured this shit out. When the female hits you, because this is what I call deadbeat mom type shit. This is a deadbeat mom. This is one of the things. It doesn't matter about how much you fight. I don't know. I don't think moms add up how many times the father's not there by the kids after they argue with each other about some bullshit. How many times do you see a father arguing with his kids and then the kids are like, bye, daddy, get out now, you gotta go. They don't. I'll answer it for you. So it's always based off of the Kim. It's always going to be based off. So you got to remember that unless you're an aggressive ass, volatile ass, like overbearing, aggressive, physical, abusive, break bones ass type nigga, and she ain't telling on you. So, I mean, I don't think you should want to do that anyway. And I don't think, whatever. But that way right there is when you want. Other than that, if you ain't doing no physical shit, because listen, people got too much other shit to be doing than to be sitting with whatever bad wave that they're playing in front of. And it's always going to be the person you have the kids with. It's like they just think because you held this baby for 9 months, you can say and do whatever you want. And you live by that. So understand that black men are going to disappear on you all and live by that too. Because there's no other route. You guys ain't going to get that. That has been tattooed on our hard drive. You're acting like that? Oh, it's your family. Oh, those your kids? Oh, you can go get another dad? I don't think black men be saying that, especially a white man. White men don't never say that because, for one, he still be with the baby mama no matter what. She support him through addict. He could be addict in how many different addictions. She gonna stay around with him as long as he ain't doing too much cheating and getting caught. See, white women stick around when it comes to cheating, just as long as it stays in the bedroom or in the household. You don't never see the movies where the shit stays in the household. Black people, as soon as she catch you, she run outside and tell everybody. Who invented cheaters? I'm just asking. Just because you seen white people in front of the camera, that don't mean white people's the one who invented it. So, and look how many. I think it's half and half, but you so see niggas getting caught. But I figured it out. So with the chicks, right? You ain't doing this, yap, right? Most black dads that's beefing or whatever, and you don't have your kids living with you, whatever. I don't know. But when there's some static back and forth between you and the mom, it's always going to be that. But you got to remember, fellas, I'm trying to help y'all. Facebook, I don't really fuck with Instagram when it comes to the Tonight Show. TikTok, absolutely not. They'll ban me. So YouTube, I gotta upload the Kick too. But Twitch, Facebook, anytime. Listen, women, every kid that a woman has, and there's no dad attached to it, that's just like a nigga going to jail. That's a prison man. So if you got a nigga that been to prison 3 times, and bitch, you got 3 kids without the 3 daddies, bitch, that's 3 prison sentences too, ho. Yep. So you can't afford, bitch, can't just sit around now and talk about, I'm trying to get y'all hip. You got to remember, I'm Colye West, a.k.a. Coyeezy. All right? I'm a god, just like he professes. So give me attention like you would give him when I ran. Telling you, shorty come all up in your face and talking this and that, and all of a sudden she's acting weird and funny and shit, but she got this nice house, whatever, nice apartment. It don't matter if she got a nice refrigerator, but the kids are taken care of, but ain't no dudes around, and she got 4, 5 of them. She can't talk about you going to jail 4, 5 times. Okay, matter of fact, I think that's worse. And the reason why I say a kid is attached to every prison sentence that you got, just to match energy, right? Because a kid is how much? 18 years. How much is 18 years in jail? A life sentence. So if she got 5 kids with no father to any of them, and you come in and she's talking to you some type of way, man, you've been to prison 5 different times. You just like me. So you got to remember that. So that's what I had to think about that. I'm like, man, something is up with this. Because this ain't adding up with the way, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Twitch, is you in there? Okay. YouTube, I know YouTube, y'all fucking with me. What about Facebook, man? Facebook, y'all. All right, I'll hit a left or right, 2 more rights to Facebook in a minute. So, yeah, it's like every kid, yeah, that's just how it is. You got to live with that. So you can't be talking about, and like I said, to continue on, after I peeped that, I started thinking, I'm like, man, why is this shit the way stuff is? So recently I've been talking about stuff like with my daughter especially. She's 15, I mean, not 15, but she's 11. And I have to connect with her more now, right? So I specifically talk to my little girl when I be seeing her and when she's by me. I specifically take her and when it's me and her, and I'll let her know, hey, little girl, you remember, no matter what, you don't want me to be in your business or whatever. If someone tries to harm you, you make sure you let me know. Your school, out here, in a park, anywhere. They won't harm you again. You know, and I'm not trying to say I'm saying it like some type of spooky movie, but this is my daughter. Just let me try to be a dad, right? So, just recently something had happened, right, with my little girl. She's 11. She has a phone. Someone was leaving some, illicit stuff. And I'm like, how the fuck did my little girl get exposed to this type of shit? Number one, because one of my rules have been broken within me and the mom. phones all at school and all that. I'm not for that. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Let's say it wasn't at school, right? Well, what school does she go to and this person goes to? Oh, the same school. So that would have been, the phone wouldn't have had to get, if we wouldn't have been going through this phone number stuff in school. Why are we at school doing phone numbers at 11? But whatever. This is coming from the mind and mouth of a parent. You see what I'm saying? So, I get the message from Kim, right? She tells me about our kid. And I'm sitting here so fucking mad at the things that I'm reading because the person is just like, it's just, man, it's just the same stuff, man. I'm seeing my kids growing up into the same route as the rest. And it flames me, man. And I start feeling dangerous, right? I start feeling dangerous, right? Yeah, I start feeling dangerous. So when I start feeling like that, man, I don't think I see other human beings at that certain time the way I'm supposed to. So I didn't want to entertain a phone call, a message. I didn't have anything right to come with. Now, if we was in some desk or couch of a shrink and I kind of spoke like that, or in front of any white people, right? They'd be like, well, I think that might have been the wisest thing to do. But not with Kim. Kim's rejecting and just the same version of the same type of person this person has been their whole life. So it's crazy to me because I haven't been trying to even on the phone talking. I be trying not to come like that at Kim. You know what I'm saying? You know how I am. You know, I get in a rant. You know, I start telling the truth. You got to remember, we live in a lie. We live in a lying world. You know what I'm talking about? Just so happen I'm a Leo. So it's a jungle for me. So it is a lion's world. So I be having to sit and listen to this bullshit that I be hearing people say and the way they justify their means by what they believe. But they don't be standing on nothing that they believe. I'm talking about a lot of individuals in the world. So it's crazy because I kind of popped off at the mouth through the phone, through the conversation, because I became offended. I'll be honest. But I start thinking about this shit with my daughter, man. And I'm like, hold on. I just got this talking about all this shit with me and my kid. And I remembered, God damn it. I knew what the whole problem was. It was the fact that Kim got involved with the conversation. See, the whole time I've been cool with my daughter or whatever's been whatever, she hits me up. I hit her up. I haven't been going through Kim. So Kim intervened this time, and all of a sudden it's some bullshit. And I'm talking back to you again. I'm like, damn, you keep reverting me back to you. And all the ways you keep making me more and more disinterested. Like, and that shit is weird. And it's like, I feel like I'm in a vortex of some crap. So it's like, I figured out what it was. So I was like, man, why am I back arguing and why am I back feeling this way about my kid? And I'm like, you know why? She got in the picture. It just texting or whatever they had to do with a situation shouldn't have told me, because regardless, my daughter didn't call and tell me. That's the thing I was trying to get her to see. My daughter didn't even say it. So she didn't want me to know or whatever. Doesn't matter if when she wants this or she wants that, she'll say something to me. It doesn't matter because you've texted and said that she did this and that. So why on this situation, she didn't want to say nothing? Probably because it was a little bit more discretion that she wanted to talk about, but it does not matter. She did not say nothing to me. So I didn't have no means to say nothing back to her. That's not how we've been mending this little thing we've been just started doing. So when she intervened, bam. So I peeped that, and then it made me have hatred for this, man, this young lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's weird. Man, that's just the way I feel. And I became irritated. And I'm like, why are you getting mad at this young lady, man? You know what I'm saying? This young lady has a basket of your kids. Why are you getting angry? So that's why I'm sitting here right now, not even trying to even talk no shit. But I'm just getting my load off. Like, what is up with these women, man? They are so just linked and just cracked and stuck. It's like the button won't change because it's broke. So it's stuck into whatever mode it's in. Not me. I level up more, like completely. So it's like I be sitting looking like, damn, it's crazy. Life changed. It went from the bitches just leveling up more and calling the niggas like lazy busters to the bitches being kind of bums now and just being content with fucking and having kids and complaining about the nigga when you don't give them no chance. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's hella weird. But Kim got her own moves, though, man. Whatever that move is, I don't want emotion around it. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't even trying to wreck your. It's weird because I'm like, man, I'm about to come wreck some shit. You know how I get, Coyeezy. You don't want me to. You don't want me to get on that rant. I'll say fuck everything just like Ye do. The police, the president, my mama, my daddy. You ain't feeling me? Then it's a wrap. You got to be like that. Got to remember, it's a war out here. So it just like it trips me out. But I know like that's why the shit crumbled because I forgot she's involved talking to me about my kid. Like it's like I'm some type of substitute parent. You got to remember, this is the same person that was on my stream just weeks ago talking about there's a dude in her bedroom with my kid while he's sick with the flu. But then weeks later, you tried to pull up. And I swear to God, I had the same feeling that I got right now. I'm like, your equity has dropped to the point where I don't even want to have my sneaky pulls on you. And you, my motherfucking BM. That's when you know something is weird. Like real shit. But we're going to act like I'm lying right now. We ain't going to forget that. I think I mentioned it already on one stream. It doesn't even matter. Like, I'm not even interested in trying to be. It's like, that's weird. That's weird, though. But you know, I ain't even going to cuss you out. Like, I just tried to call now and settle. And be cool and kosher like right now. I'm not even tripping. But it's just weird, man. These bitches, man, you gotta watch these broads. Like, fuck what they talk about. You see online, all the bitches is lying on they niggas. The niggas they been fucking. The niggas that these bitches be fucking and sucking and booty hole licking and all that. When the nigga be like, huh? You're not leveling up on whatever little thing it is. It don't always gotta be jewels, money, diamonds. It could be something psychologically. It could be that these kids is little teenage bitches. Telling you they be acting like 13-year-olds. That's why they keep a bitch that don't get past a certain level but keep having kids and just keep and the niggas just get ran through like train stations and the kids keep posting up but no daddy. That's a little kid broad, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just saying. And you're wrong too. I don't have. What did you say? I had 3 baby mamas. What did you say? I had 3 baby mamas and 5 kids. No. You got to remember now. Kim, I'm about to put you on the crazed fan list with her. The way you wanged me, but my last 2 little monsters, stop. You know that was a crazed fan move. You didn't give a fuck if I was broke. You didn't give a fuck if I had HIV, bitch. Oops. Damn it. Called you the B word. But yeah, you didn't give a fuck. You didn't give a fuck if I had whatever. You didn't give a fuck. You just want to just shit out them 2 kids. I'll take care of them. You got to remember what they say. I'll take care of them. So, man, don't be fooled by these I'll take care of them ass bitches, man. Don't be fooled because the niggas a nigga like me talking like me, man. But have they all tried like me? And I might not try enough. But not if you don't ever give a chance. Yeah, oh, man. Like, man, how come my babies didn't get dropped off to me this weekend? But if I would have said, nah, man, whoop-de-whoop, whoop-whoop, you'd have went in a rant. But you just told me, you got, hey, listen, man, I don't know how you think that I'm not cool. And my daughter was saying this, somebody, your boyfriend or your whatever. I don't know, man. You should have, I wonder if he knew if I would have called, if I would have answered the phone, like, come on, pull up in here so I can tear that ass up. What was he going to say then? You already made him look fucked up when you was sitting there with him in your room. Like, that was dumb. You put attention on me on my stream. Like, that was dumb. And I don't even got no viewers. That's crazy. I don't think you looked at that psychologically because you're not up here. Up here is where the high school and college people are. You're still 11. Look up. Look up, man. Look up. You're going to get over acting like a kid and stuff, man. But I don't think you will. It's cool. I think you thought that I would for the rest of my life. That is crazy, man. Straight crazy. Just going to do your boyfriend like that. I'm like, what's the point of having my daughter say his name? You had my kid say his name. I'm like, man, that right there. Boy, you lucky if I was one of them project daddies. Even my daughter would have had an ass whooping coming. Don't you ever say his name no more, baby. But no, the babies are so innocent and cute, especially mine. And my little Rosie, she don't deserve. She was reporting in to daddy. She was trying to figure out why the fuck I didn't hear your ass that many times she kept saying his name. Just for her saying that man's name that many times, it just lets me know how deep of a snake you are. Little snake. You a little snake. You a little snake. That's why I didn't let you come slither up in the tower with all these bands I got up in here. Hell no. Oh, I ain't lying. I ain't lying. But hell no, nigga. That's when you know you can't trust something. And I've been all up in your house with all them bands you got and had and all that. And it's like, it's not even, that's mine. But nah, it's not. It's not. It's crazy, man, because nothing that I have with you is mine. Nothing. Nothing. And you tell me I do nothing. So what's nothing plus nothing? Don't you dare go and tell me you're going to think it's one or two. I'm just asking. You got to think about that. Nothing plus nothing. Nothing. You got to think about that. If some people came in here right now, y'all, right? And they were like, hey, Mr. Alexander, or excuse me, Mr. West, we need to see this, and this, and this, and this, and this has to do with your kids. I would be like, I don't speak no English, yo. I don't know what to show you or have. So you got to remember, man, these things mean something. Hey, when a lady wants you to have ownership of something, they will literally throw it on your lap. And I'm not even talking on no sex basis right now. I'm saying period. They want you to have blip, 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 blip. They will just betray. Hey, so what's up with this? You'd be like, and whatever this is, they'll make sure that you got sight of it. So when the woman does the opposite, that's a part of the plan. You got to remember that, fellas. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to warn you. You got to know, man. So, yeah, it'd be weird, man. Because you got to remember, though, being nice can only go for so long. And then I got to go into kill mode. Kill mode doesn't mean I'm going to go get a gun and go whack-o and skip. And I'm not talking about ammunition and guns kill mode. Nah, it's going to go in kill mode. I've already been putting my foot slowly and pressing with adrenaline on your chest. Couple of different people, to be exact. And it feels great. It fuels me. If you out here and you say that something else, stomping on it or seeing it go down, abolish, doesn't fuel you to go higher, then you're lying right now. And you're simple Simon. So, and there's no names or things, man, but you gotta counterattack when someone's attacking. That's the whole point of a fight. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all bitches don't put up fights nowadays, but you expect the man to. You expect the plan to. That's crazy. Hey, I feel like I'll be honest. I'm gonna be honest with the stream. I have not tried to put myself by Kim because I feel like she's a jinx. So every time, I'll be honest. I'm gonna be honest and tell the truth. I'm no jinx to stop. I may be a whole bunch of too much for Kim. You gotta think about that. But she's not for me. Like, real shit. That shit's a jinx. Like, the whole infrastructure. Because if you get yourself by this and you're a dude, you're never gonna stay around Kim for too long. No man does. As a matter of fact, I think it's like that with all of her sisters, too. I've heard a lot about them. It's crazy when all the streets can speak on y'all. Yeah, Kim and her sisters, man. I can't even say too much about the sisters. I'm only going off what the people are saying. They're never going to have a man. There's something about, I don't know if it's a jinx. They're beautiful, pretty, gorgeous. But, I don't know, man. Colye and, Courtney and, she's got more sisters, She's got what? How many? I'm just saying, man. No one walks around and puts a bad rumor on me about me never going to be able to like keep a woman. Only person that would be doing that is the woman who I don't want to keep on to. Come on, man. Think about that. That's the only time certain men, I'm talking about certain cuts of men, so go through stuff like that. So you got to remember, duh. Whoever that is, welcome to the chat. Sound the alarm. Hey, sister. Chloe's your favorite. She's the thug. You still be watching them. There's some, But yeah, I ain't even, I don't even want to. It's weird, man. Like, I swear to God, Kim, she tried to do that substitute father stuff. Yeah, that like calling me up when you want me to flex on something about my kid. How do you expect me to have any repetitions for it to be an actual decent version of that? Like, you just hit my bing, hello, yeah. How you know I'm not going through anxiety right there about my little girl? Because you don't believe that I love my little girl. And that's disrespectful. That's why I can't fuck around with you. That type of shit had me get violent. You know what I'm saying? For me to think that type of shit, like, you think I don't care about my own, why do you think I don't want to be nowhere around them? I'm like, fuck you and them. That's why. Sometimes you say fuck you to people and things you love. You ain't never heard of that? That's because you ain't a part of this actual game. Fuck butt. You ain't never heard of I love you, but fuck you. So don't ever ask me when I say that shit about you and them. That's what that means. Fuck out my business in my life. You're not going to make this motherfucker trife. Not twice. Rather roll the dice. 11s. So I don't know what you're talking about. Because you're the snake eyes. And that's why I ain't hit snake eyes yet. Because I won't pick up them dice you keep trying to throw this way. So I can throw them and then crap the fuck out. Come on, bitch. Think about that. Think about that. That's crazy. Hey, and the cold part about it is, I could say something right now that would be embarrassing to Kim when she hears it. And it ain't nothing that's some stupid little soap opera shit. If I said it, that shit would fuck with you right now. Because it's the truth. But I'm not even on here to try to embarrass. I just said this is the phone call. You should have picked up the phone. You know goddamn well when you see that motherfucker on there, when you see baby daddy or whatever that bogus ass shit. I even took out that bullshit that I had in my phone. It just says baby mama now. Like, that's what that is. I don't need to go overboard because no matter what, it's still going to be under the board, period. Because you underhand yourself. You got to remember, you underhand yourself. How can you understand when you underhand? That don't make no sense. You going underneath the hand. What's inside the hand? You're supposed to take what's in the hand. What's feed? You ain't even biting the hand and feed. You underhanding it. That's crazy. If the motherfucking surface is right here and the water's all under here, why for survival do you keep going underneath the surface? You underhanding shit. Like, I don't get you, man. I really don't get you. But I think I know what it is also. And I'm gonna tell you what my complaint is with a lot of these chicks. But I'm just gonna go for Kim's head. If you ask me, as far as your parenting, I'm not saying you're bad. It's just, first off, they walk all over you, talk shit to you, and it's like as if you were still 12 and people calling you what they used to call you. So now the kids are doing it, right? And you got me sitting there howling on that mountaintop. Of course, you're not gonna want me by you. So I don't want to be by you. You don't have a backbone. I'm surprised you ain't leaning like you on Fetty. So here's the thing. You're not being transparent, in my eyes, in your leadership with these girls. Period. Give a fuck what you say about me. The prosecutors didn't talk about me. Look who I am. So how do I feel when you talk about me in any form? Didn't I just tell you that certified people that can get me time away from everywhere in life have talked about me in all fashions and forms, and I've stood up on business. So why, when what you say, whenever you say it, why would that make me feel any lower than what I probably should have felt then? It doesn't, to answer your question. So you got to get with yourself, man, and quit throwing up them. You putting up them reflectors, man. Every time I say something about you not standing on business about something, you throw a reflector. You let that be your selector, huh? You throw a reflector, but I get it, man. You know what does that? You know what I remember seeing throw reflectors, man? The battleships. Remember the battleships when they're shooting the bullets at little things, bloop, 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 and knock the little shit. Yeah, that's what you do every time. You think you're a battleship, huh? But really, you're a rattleship. You're scared. You're scared. And fucked up part is that ain't even funny. That's gonna reflect on them little banshees, my little monsters. I don't know if you care, Kim. I don't know if you care, Kim. And that's crazy. Sending me through these goddamn, you're doing too many. It ain't taking over. It's just it's crazy with you. And I know what it is. You still want the you still want the reaction. There's too much movement, man. We had to arm the cameras. Let some AI get on them. But I think you still. I know what it is. Like when I talk about the complex and being a little kid and not being a grown woman, that shit has played out to the point where that's what you attach yourself with Gertch. It's like you're good with Gertz. You're good with that like jail version, dog. You want the jail version of the Ken doll. Ha ha, Gertch. I don't even want Gertch around me. Kim, she wants Gertch. You want Gertch. Why? So you can get him mad, try to give him some head, and then get him booked so you can give him some money orders? Wow. Wow. That's crazy work, B. I'm way more sharp because I'm Kofax. Period. I don't need to be anything else but who I originally am. Yeah. And one day, years and years and years from now, somebody's going to portray me in their image. Like how people do now with John Gotti, Rick Ross. Must I go on? Yeah, Kofax. 19 even. So, just that alone, that bullshit I just conjured up, that is enough to keep me pumped up and your tires, nigga, especially you for the next 5 years. Your self-esteem is so low for no reason. So you shouldn't attract people that has impeccable self-esteem, at least in their own head they do. In your own head, it's just you. That's it. You. And you've been whooping you. You're a slave, man, to your thoughts. Release yourself. It's enduring upon everyone around that says they love you. You don't think so? Look at all the babies. Look at everyone. Have no respect for any human life, even the babies. And they're mine. Yeah, they're adorable. They're mine. But it does not mean that it's not true. Because of you. Big old fake Big Mama. Big old fake Big Mama. Crazy. I'm the worstest version of a good dad. I'm the worst version of a good dad. But yet still my shit is, when something ain't been broken apart yet, it's together. My shit is clearly together. So I don't see how just little stuff with little stuff, man. Like, it's together enough, by the way, to be able to help. But nah, I don't see no helping with that hand you got because you underhand everything, including me. So that's why I ain't been by your dog mouth ass. You act like you didn't try to pull up too. Oh, if you lucky your nigga ain't your little boyfriend ain't tuned in. I don't give a fuck if he's an old boyfriend. You lucky he ain't tuned in. I can get the telling on you. Yeah. So I wasn't gonna do nothing. But if I would have just accepted, I felt so low for you when you tried to pull that back. What? Oh my! Don't let me. Don't get me wrong. The usual stuff I fell for in the past, but it ain't even about the past. That's what you keep living in. That's why I'm like, she's still using the same move that Gertz was falling for, and that's why I had to shut you down, Kim. Nope, I didn't want to. Oh, I wanted to, but that's why I shut you down. Because it's that simple. You ain't standing on business, nigga. And I done checked up on you. And I checked up on you. So don't act with. Can't say I've been dogging you. I haven't at all. Be honest. I ain't even put nobody on the screen. At all. Weeks. Nothing. I just pop, smoke, choke, and do what I do underneath this endo smoke. So what you talking about? You ain't talking about nothing. Because you don't be standing on business. Just saying. But I ain't gonna embarrass you. I really ain't said nothing. I ain't said bitch. Wow, I call everybody bitch. But it's just weird, man. Like either way, like I said, with me myself, it don't matter. I seek and destroy. I'm like the LA Dodgers. Period. If I want them, then I'm gonna have them on my team. Period. If I see her and I want her, I'm gonna have her on my team. Period. So it don't be making me no difference. You ain't like that. That's the difference. So go ahead and, run your Orca card down. Whatever. Matter of fact, let me use it when you get done so I can get to work. I don't know, man. What do you want me to do for you? Like, because Gertz ain't gonna come back around, Kim. You want Gertz so bad. You want Gertz so bad. You want Gertz so bad. That's crazy. You want me to crash. You want me to get toxic. You want all the worst versions. You want it. I want. You bumping Keith Sweat right now. I want. Yeah, you want it. That's crazy. I'm sitting, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I've been in my bag, right? And I'm talking about my mental bag. Just thinking like, what made you go back and forth with that many times? Like, you're not even trying to be a good version of yourself. You like being that. Like, go ahead. I ain't tripping. I'm really not. You see, I ain't on here beefing, threatening you. I'll send some fucked up texts because I'm guessing that's personal between me and you. But, yeah, whatever else, yeah, I'll say whatever I got to say on the text, but I ain't going to come on here and just get like, I don't want to even call you out your name. I'm not even yelling. That's what I was saying on the text earlier. Like, I'm not beefing, but one of the worst things ever for me is, what I said already. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's the worstest mistake in my life. Not none of them prison sins, not none of that shit. Like, that's real shit. And because that's a shame. And I'm serious as all outdoors. I've had multiple years to come with that in my head. I haven't just been like, I'm mad at this at Kim. Whoop-de-whoop. Nah, like what I'm saying in my head is like real shit. This is like the worst. Like for real, bro. Like if I could just go in time and just ask about something different, I don't even want to say it. I'm telling you guys, like real shit. Because you don't know. You got to watch who you sleep with. You know what I'm saying? You don't really got to watch who you sleep with when a bitch is looking at me. She been knowing that I was lightweight crazy. For real. So she be like, nah, 9 times out of 10, this could happen, but I ain't going to let that happen. And she fuck around with a nigga. But these bitches, they be looking like the total this. And then later you be like, it be the total that. Oh, God. You be a fool to think I'm lying to you right now. You better quit listening to that bitch and her mom and her sister. For real, they don't know what they talking about, especially if the bitches is still listening to their mom all the way. Because if they're doing that, that means that they're putting bullshit inside their kids all the way still. You know how these moms is, man. These bad moms, man. Them is deadbeat moms. You're starting to see way more what a deadbeat mom is the more you see in these videos. Bitches leaving, running out of places, guns, smoking with their kids. Any type of mom that puts their young kids in a form of a shootout. I don't give a fuck if you just driving by innocently. You shouldn't have drove by that neighborhood. That's traits of a deadbeat mom. Know how to get your kids around and maneuver like these white folks. Why do you think when they kids get plucked or they be shootings around and they white kids be around, they be the first one on the news like, hey, my kid's traumatized right now. Now, when it comes to a lot of other shit, they will be like, they're traumatized over shit. You be like, man, the nigga stole a peanut butter sandwich from him. So shit with bullets and shit will traumatize a kid no matter what race, culture, anything. That shit will fuck you up. So you got to remember, also, these deadbeat moms, they're traumatizing their kids because they're reverse training them to be the opposite of what they need to be as they get older. And they shift into the generation for their kids. Like, come on, man. You can't have them thinking, man. So anyway, I'm talking to Kim, and I had to remind Kim, like, hey, hold on. I know you ain't talking about no baby mamas and baby daddies and shit. Both your baby daddies are bums, and I'll liquidate them right now on the set if it broke down, stand on business. Nigga, they'll be out of here. Right? Now, am I talking to these niggas in their face like this? Nah, it don't matter about that. That hoe is the representation of them. The same way she gonna bring up my baby mamas and baby mama and all that. And so I'm thinking about this like, bitch, I don't got no 3 baby mamas. Matter of fact, now you're a crazy fan, so... My first baby mama, I set her up for my son. I was trying to get in there and eat. I need a little girth. I think I asked before he came out. I'll accept that one. But the rest of this other stuff, well, I've been getting Saturn rings ran around. Nah, not my baby girl either. Freedom, all my kids are the one, but nah, not when they're by that one over there. Like, what are you still trying to DJ shit for? I thought I was supposed to stand on business and get the fuck away from yo. That's crazy. You go get all your own, do all your own, have all your own, and you still have all problems with this bitch like you lived in her home. That's crazy. Like, so don't be tripping there. Don't be tripping. I'm saving a lot of money by not having to do all the shit that should be getting done. I agree, and I don't think it's right. But fuck what's right. I think I'm doing what's right now. That's why it feels so right. I bet you don't feel right. That's a forced feeling. That's a delusion. Hey, man, I'm just telling you, man. Hey, you see when you was drunk, the truth came out, and what'd you hit me with the phone with? All right. So don't be mad. I mean, don't you're being mad at yourself, right? But for what? Blame it on the Tron? I think that's exactly what you said you were on. Oh, no, it was the Julio. But anyway, so I don't get it. I don't get it, man. That's on you. I'm not about to. I'm telling you. I'm gonna say fuck you and all them on God, crip. Each day and second, like you come with that weird shit. Like I'm just saying. That's what it is. I don't care. You should. It's not costing me nothing. And I'm telling you, man. Like I'm talking about on every different form of what it could cost me. Every form. I mean, not gonna have me feeling dark, nigga. It's April and I've been happy all year. I ain't never had that messing with you, Kim. Kim, you don't ever stress me out, cuz. It's sad. Come on now. You know you fucking with Colye West. It's Coyeezy, nigga. Stop. I'll go on a rant, Kim. Yeah, get the divulging. Because you're not in no great position like that up here when it comes to, nigga. So, and you put yourself in that by way of force a little bit more than you should. You know what you're doing. So stand on that shit. Kim, you be all right. You got moms and pops, and you got your sisters. You know what I'm talking about? Your brothers. You be all right. That's the family. That's crazy. Because you know, me and Kim, we bought separate homes now since we broke apart, right? You know me, I was gonna get a home right close by her, but I decided not to. So I go out to Kim's home, right? This was, you know, a couple months ago or something, right? This is a long time ago. But it was recent enough for my memory to remember. And I look and I see pictures of my kids all on the wall, and I look and I see everybody, and it says family. It's the beautifulest shit I've seen. It was beautiful. I swear, beautiful. I see my babies and I see family, right? And then I start looking for me, and it's like looking on a goddamn Where's Waldo book. Do I think I see the father in there anywhere? No. There's not one goddamn picture of me on that wall. There was other males figures in the background, everything else. Cool. I'm not here to go against that. Just where's me? Where's me? So you know what I did? I came right to the tower and took off everything with her existence on it. Hell no, ho. Gonna have you up in here, and I ain't nowhere around there. These are signs, fellas. Get what I'm saying? Don't be mad at it. Be glad at it. All right? Now, if you ask me, there's about 3 things. If you get these 3 indicators, man, the next indicator should be you taking a DNA test about your kids. I'm serious. These 3 things. If she tells you or texts you that she got a couple different options for a father besides you, and you can be a stepdad, maybe, that's 1. If your kids got other step parents or godparents or just other parents that you haven't even heard of, that's 2. And number 3, if your name ain't on nothing at all ever, and when you talk about it, she still don't divert to no conclusion of nothing, dog, them ain't your kids. Them ain't yours. Them ain't your kids, doggy. I don't give a fuck if little boo bop look just like you wop. Them ain't yours. Hell no. And that's the dilemma that Yeezy's in right now. Yeah, man. Oh, shit, my name ain't on nothing. You come to me, I'm going to be talking in a different language. Oh, blue, 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 blue. I don't know them kids. I ain't don't know nothing. So think how that makes me feel. Think how that makes me feel. I'm just saying. So why you think Ye be going on rants about them babies? Just posting like, I can goddamn identically feel him. And I know there's thousands of other men that can say, yeah, whatever you say over there with that, but that right there, I can feel. Duh. So you gotta have to just suck that up, man. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta have to suck that up. But God damn it, you've been doing enough of that lately with Michael. God damn it. My bad. Yeah, like, I'm just being honest with you, man. That it just, some things just aren't cool. Consistently trying to get me mad, but then not really trying to get me mad because you don't be trying to, but then there's a couple things I'm like, but you gotta remember, this is the person that specifically felt like I was just gonna sit and be like, that was cool going on my stream with my 2-year-old boy sick with the flu, and there was a couple other kids that died off that shit in them weeks. And you're telling me some dick-faced niggas in here, I don't even give a fuck, but I do know some business. And I'm like, you snake. Like, you're a snake. But you don't want me to get scandalous, because you know what I do. I go for family members. Yeah. And I ain't even on that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Nope. I ain't about to be messing with nobody's family. I'll do enough talking shit. I ain't about to be messing up nobody's summer. Nigga, everything this way is great. I've been going. You ain't think I'm about to shift my energy? Girl, I know you want to know so bad, cuz my energy is so great. It's glazed. I'm telling you, I know. But you're going about every way for that the wrong way. You're trying to fight me with your pride and your whatever ego you've created. You created a fake ego. You catfished the ego. You didn't catfish the ego for yourself. And that's what you're high off of. Steadily trying to balance things out with me because of the fact you don't want to just break down and be like, Coyeezy, I mean, I'm just saying, man, like, and you're messing up whether you know it or not. And this is where you suck at, bro. This is where years from now, this shit gonna still be on all these websites. This shit's on multiple platforms right now. This is where you need to watch this. You need to know that these kids can potentially look this up. You disappoint me. You suck, dog, at the shit that I really, in my core right here, need from you for them little girls. And I'll finish it off with a grand slam on my life. I'll try hard. But you suck at what I need. So how could you think that I would want something with you at the base value of anything else besides busting a nut? Think about that. But you won't. You're going to come with some bullshit that don't even exist for the believance of what I stand on with this shit. So that's what it is, man. And life sucks for that. Because we have created this, it's like a template. And you're going to create one every time and try to post it on me with the shit with the kids when I'm just going to be like, yep, whatever she said, yep. I wasn't nowhere around that. Because I'm not going to be nowhere around it. I don't go to it no more. I went away from it. I remember I used to run to it and I was running to a jail cell. Now I'm running away from it and I'm running to a bag. I'm just saying. I'm just being honest, bro. I'm just being honest. Like, you got to be playing with me if you think that as much as I sit on here and preach, Pop, that I'm intelligent and smart the way I am, that doesn't piss off the intelligent base in here. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, stop playing. Like, you can't even be a grown woman for 40 days. Do you know what that is? That's a reverse prison sentence to everyone around you. In life, you got people in a jail. Then you put them on probation with that bullshit. Can't be mad at me because I don't want to sit around for it. It'd be another one of your... So I have to bail out. That's all you're doing. You're bailing out every time. But not the 1-9. Nah. So, that shit gets disappointing. And then you got my women that are going to sit on here, my lady friends. I don't know what to even say. I don't want to just keep being like, my bitches. Because sometimes they even be like, nigga, calm down. And I get it. But I'm being serious. Sometimes you got to really think about who you are and what you are inside. And what you want people to really check you out as when you walk and take each step. I don't think a lot of y'all be doing that. And I don't think you really have been doing it. But I think you have been doing it the most. And it's eating you because you have not equivalated what you need to equivalate. That's a shame. That's a goddamn shame. So and like I said, your stocks have dropped just like Elon's and all that shit. It's crazy because the same way that shit was dropping and just crashed hard and went down massive record, that's exactly how I felt when I seen you do it. I'm like, so that's why I didn't answer the phone. I'm just being honest. You know goddamn well I would have pulled you in here. But nah. So that's what that is. So that's what, if you want to, you're going to text me with some crap. My phone just went off, by the way. Y'all heard it 5 minutes ago. That's my messages. It's just reminding me that another person's text and you're coming with this, call me after, or well, he probably isn't. Yeah, so that's crazy though. But you see how the world changes? You see how the world will shift on you? And I'm going to be honest with you. I noticed that a lot of y'all niggas that when they got all them shots, you niggas be acting like half-ass bots now. I noticed every motherfucker that went and got them shots, them little whatever, COVID. No, I haven't took none of that shit. I never did. I always told you I wasn't. I popped that every season. The fuck's wrong with you? I told you I'm Koufax 1-9. Fuck COVID 1-9. I've said that in season 1, 2, and 3. Then I switched it up in 4, 5, and 6. You ain't really hearing it. Because you've been fearing it. Because we living in fear of shit, bro. Like, one thing I can't stand, I know it's deep, Joey. Yeah, it was deep. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Because when you be sorry, that's a sorry nigga result. When you, like, I'm just being honest. I'm tired of feeling like I can't be honest. I'm sorry, but that's just what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is, shorty. And I'm like, and the thing is, I'm not even beefing. I'm not trying to say nothing fucked up. But, nah, nigga, I'm not gonna not. Nah, nigga. Nah. We ain't doing that. Because them little games you play, them little games, nah. So, like, I'm supposed to sit and just You pop on here and got my kids saying somebody's name on, nigga, what? That's weird. I don't be having my kids over here with people and she's saying names and like, come on, man, you'll call the police. Like, but that's the type of shit that I be living by. That's how these bitches be. So that's why I'm gonna attack this way. You know what I'm talking about? You can't stop the stream. And I'm not even doing anything I'm not even really going in. I ain't even said her name. You know what I'm saying? Kim. Like, come on, man. You're some Kim. I can't, you know what I'm saying? You're stupid. You are crazy. But nah, it's not. You know why I feel like a counseling session? Because some of this shit and everything I'm saying sounds familiar amongst the shit that motherfuckers be. You know what I'm saying, sis. Nigga, come on, man. These broads is tweaking. Like, come on, man. They don't give a fuck. That's how I know. That's why I don't be tripping with I swear that's why I have not been stomp my foot on the pavement, misbehavement about my BM. That's why I ain't been tweaking. I'm like, listen, I be on the phone with that decency, like, all right, we can get it smashed, and all right, just say one thing. I might, we can switch. But after that little, it's just a little bullshit. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is this? And then I'm not thinking about being in that mood with the bitch. I'm not. I ain't gonna lie. So that's just where that's the truth. Another nigga come on here and say a whole bunch of other like super just be other shit. But nah, like I wasn't mad when you said this dude was in your room with my kid. Like I wasn't mad. I was like, he's in there. Why don't you get off the thing with me? You're making it about me still. And like that's what I would have thought if I was him. So I didn't even get into that. I was just like then I start thinking about my son, like stay on. And so it was nothing, or she illustrated that shit was nothing. So I'm like, oh no. And then you hit me a couple weeks later talking about man, and they're gonna blame it on the alcohol. But the alcohol, there's one thing. Alcohol and motherfucking anger is the same thing. When you catch a motherfucker mad or drunk, they gonna tell you the truth, nigga. Period. Mad or angry is when you get the truth out of motherfucker. So that's another thing that I've worked on. I'm not angry at all. And you still getting the truth out of me. That's what I'm saying. I be holding back. I swear to God, all that funny shit, I be wanting to say more and what I really, and it's like, nah, these niggas will badger you. And I'm not saying the listeners, the viewers. I'm saying like certain people that you be saying it on. They won't stand on. They won't judge. Can't nobody, anything I've been doing. Motherfucker be like, facts, you been on this and your shit's been just like low frequency. You're on some crumb bum shit. Nigga, I would step it up right now. Name it. But you can't. Can't nobody say nothing that's been crumb bum with me. Nothing. So why would I sit around with a crumb bum ass broad? Unless I want to just bust and get you out of my sight. Like I swear to God. And I'm not saying I'm saying any certain name, but I'm saying that's probably the only reason. And I don't even want that. That's why I'm like, no, the sex, it makes the person think that that's all, like, And then I ain't gonna lie, I don't keep no bitch around me with no bump joints anyway. That's why. That's one of the main reasons why. You might have beef with this bitch, you got joints. Oh, bitch, bye, peek. And come over here, girl. Cause she got joints. So like, it's not that sex don't be meaning too much. I swear it don't. It don't. It's a mood thing with me. And then you gotta be that, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be it's a vibe and a mood thing. It's really a vibration. Don't nothing get working without a vibration. If you got a vibrator, it don't work if it ain't what? Shaking, nigga. If it ain't vibing. So like that's what a lot of people don't get either. That's why niggas we use words wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say compatible is dead. It's about a vibe. It ain't about, I need to see if I'm compatible and all that weak ass shit. That weak ass shit. Compatible? If a bitch asks me and she wants to know if we're compatible, guaranteed I'm going to cheat. I'm going to do her wrong. I'm just saying, I'm cheating. Fuck that. Compatible? Bitch, hold on. What do you think this is? Little House on the Prairie? For real. Like, I ain't even trying to make nobody mad. But I can't have no bitch around me that's not being serious, and I keep having kids with you. And you keep acting like, and bitch, this is all your mood. The bitch don't want me around with my babies because she know I whoops ass. and take names last. But then the kid is running over and you're complaining. So I'm like, nigga, it's like you're trying to call me like I'm a third string quarterback dad. Like, come on, who do you think I am, little baby? Joe Flacco? Because that's exactly what you be doing. You be trying to sign me to 1-year contracts like I'm Flacco for the Browns. Like, for real. Don't have me Michael Jackson moonwalk on you now. It's like, I'm not Michael. Nah, I'm not Michael Fashion. Not tonight. I'm Colye West, baby. Yeah, you Kim. Kim always got a little side bucket face nigga too she be loving on. All the niggas be hitting on Kim. I would have hit too if I'd have been down there. But thank you, sis. I appreciate you saying this is a good episode. I was just it's just a mild rant. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop just going back and forth and shit. You don't do nothing for your kids. I don't even know what their hair looks like right now. Stop. Matter of fact, you're supposed to drop them off this weekend. I didn't bother you, but if I would have did the opposite, you would have did the opposite. You always want to roar, but you're not a lion. You always want to breathe fire, but you're not a dragon. You always want to claw, but you're not a tiger. So I'm like, well then, why ain't you just poofing and puckling like an actual real poodle that you are? Fucking poodle. You raising my kids to be poodles. The fuck? Straight poodles. No fight in their sight. No hype in their life. But they're automatically bright. And you know that already. You know that already. That's the craziest part. Especially freedom. Like, she needs to come with me. It's nothing but space for her. Nothing but space for her. She can be right around the corner and up there. Like, she's good. But you know damn well not to relinquish my baby because she'll be like on some star shit in the next 6 years. Real shit. Why would she not walk traits of what I'm doing right now? I'm on better little steps. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That's weird. But this is the stuff we go through, y'all. This is the stuff we go through. So I'm like, don't can't be mad at me, man. Like, goofy face, man. Motherfuckers be goofy, man. With that same shit. It'd be like when I call Kim, I think she pulls out these little cards like I do and just say the same, like, back-to-back shit over it. Like little pictures or little quotes that I'll get mad at. Like, I think that's what it is. Like, and the whole time I'm like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, come on, man. I'm about to get off this phone and literally be like, pesos. You know what I'm saying? What time do the bank close? Close my eyes, open up, I see bank rolls. Like, literally. Like, I ain't trying to bang on you like that. Like, get your own too. I get it, but you're tripping. Like, you want the bad version. And now the great version, I'm like, nigga, I'm way more smarter, nigga. They had blindfold on my eyes. No. I'm good. Like, that goofy shit, it's like annoying. Like, real G's don't want that. It should be trying to tell me, you ain't no real G, then what is real about you? Are you gonna tell me or are you gonna fail me? Because you've been failing me. You've been failing me every time. Like, every single time, and I'm being serious. Like, you've been failing me. I didn't be that failure baby's dad this time. Sorry. And you blew it. Stop. You should let that nigga interview you about that while you have him on the stream talking to me. So how do you really feel about your baby's dad? Do you still love him? Well, can me and you talk when you get off with him? But you didn't think that deep. You didn't think that deep. You went straight to trying to be that fake-ass ego I just told y'all about. The catfish ego. You catfished your own ego to put some dork butt in your room to make me mad in my tower with my power. All right. All right. All right. So, I mean, I guess, man, that's the type of, it's this dumb shit. It's the shit I ain't calling nobody bitches and I ain't said no government names. Kim, I'm just saying, like, jeez, man. And like I said, the streets talk. The streets talk, man, about Kim and her sisters, man, and how they just can't keep a fucking man. Nah, I didn't say they couldn't bag a man and have sex with him here or there. I said can't keep a man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You got to practice before you do the test. You got to practice before you do the test, man, if you want to come up the best. Like, I'm not the one saying it. Like, motherfuckers be looking at me like, man, what? You didn't know Kim was crazy, too? I be looking like, don't talk about my hoe. But boy, is it the truth. So, hey, I don't know. I just don't know. And with not knowing, how can you continue? How can you get past if you just don't know? What you don't know, you live in fear of. What you don't know, you live in fear of. When you don't understand something, you be like, that shit. You live in fear of things. But when you understand something, sometimes you customize attachments from you to them. You become similar to that. Or you just like it. Sometimes the problem with these relationships, you don't get to know the person. Or sometimes the problem with these relationships is you'll spend 20 years with a person. And on the 21st year, you'll figure out you never knew nothing about them. It's fucked up. It really is. Sad even. But it happens. If you've got a little bit of good in your intel up here, you're keen, you're bright, your teeth are kind of clean still, you can pursue, you can progress, but do not allow and babysit the pain and bullshit from someone else for no reason. Like, why would you say you're going to go rob a bank with someone, right? And they go rob the bank. You never go into the bank. You didn't do anything. You ain't going to get nothing. On top of that, what if they got caught and you got caught? And the police just come to your door. You're like, hey. And they say, was you that partner? Were you the partner? You're like, well, I didn't go in the bank, but I said I would rob a bank with them. You still going to go down if you say that. So think about that on both versions, both angles, right? You can do it. 1-9s. Talk to me. And I am your host for tonight, Colye West. This is another epi.